this is now has 12 ball bearings. There are 2 on the inside with a little spacer in between them, and 1 on the outside. Little bearings is how these knobs work. So I still have to put some screws in. But we got a drag clicker, and I want to show you something. Did you guys notice that? I'm going to try to show you. I don't know if you noticed or not. This is easier. It still may not be perfect, but that, and what you can really tell is when I turn the handle. It's an easier pull to engage, disengage the clutch. That is, it's still, I would say, is probably not what you would, I guess, feel. I don't know. It's not bad. I'm going to take it apart real quick and show you what I did. It's way easier than it was. I'll put it to you that way, though. And it's just like I thought. I'm going to show you that real quick. I don't even have this thing all the way together, because I wanted to show you. Somebody will want to know if they feel that and they just cannot deal with it, that it's those dual springs like I talked about. That didn't. Did we lose a little thing? We did. Look at that. That is the same reason. See that little ball? That little ball goes in that little hole. That is what does it. And it's not far. It's a typical, I think, Shimano, not far from how 13 Fishing. I honestly, it does work, but I don't really. You got to keep track of that little. You got to watch your balls. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's peel all this back off. This all goes on. We know I'm already know the ins and outs of this freaking rail. I only got 1 screw holding it. And I didn't even take the spring out. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I call it spring. I just removed one side. You'll see what I'm talking about when I get it apart. And I don't think it's going to go anywhere, so I'm going to leave it. It's in there. It's still held in from this way. You'd have to take all that out. See the spring right here on top? Now I could grab my little needle nose and push it right back in. That little spring was in there, and you got this spring down here. So I simply disengaged it. So it is not working. It's just there. It's still in. So if I go to sell this, I'll pop it back in or whatever. But it's there. It's not going to go anywhere. I don't want to push this now with it apart because it can't pop this out. But it just made this that much easier, and then when you re-engage it, that much easier. So that is as simple as it is. And I don't know, I guess I haven't torn apart too many other newer style reels, but as far as I know, the old Daiwas anyway, they just have 1 of these. And they're one of the smoothest ones. And I didn't try it. I guess I could. I'm not going to go that far. I like it just the way it is. I'm going to leave it alone, put this reel all back together. You could probably take that one, do what I just did with that one, and leave it and see if, one changes other. But I like how it feels right now. So I'm going to get this reel back together. Got the drag clickers working. I will double check. It's going to take me actually going out, getting a drag set, and, catching a few fish and see if it's still a smooth drag or if I've screwed that up. But if it feels good, just, here at the bench, I checked the drag. The drag feels good. It does click real well, like everything's working real good. So we're going to get it put back together. I'm not going to waste your guys' time with that little short 4-minute video, just to touch up. Now these do, and I tried to mess around with adding spacers. And I could tweak on a little more, but that's pretty good. It is way better, when you can tell there's bearings in there now. They're not the greatest bearings because they're AliExpress bearings on a $12, $15 handle. That's what came with, all these other ones. But they are bearings. And, once you get it on and you start fishing it, it works. I will tell you, for all of you Daiwa, there's some Daiwa guys out there. There's some people that you're going to try to shim something. You're going to take one of these handles. I know, all my videos, I end up spacing off and doing other stuff. I'm going to find another one of these. Did I use them? I don't know. There's one floating around here somewhere. I know it is. I know there's one floating around here just like the ones I took off. So you're going to end up with this. And you're going to be trying to put it on. This is a standard. I actually have a Daiwa one somewhere. Anyway, what some of these AliExpress ones come with, and it could also benefit some Daiwa guys. these little... Oh my God, no. All right, anyway, we'll talk about that later. Thanks for watching, guys. I got a phone call.